Greetings everyone. So in this lecture we will be studying about alkanes and cycloalkanes. Let us start with alkenes. The general formula for alkenes is CnH2n plus 2 and the sources of alkanes are natural gas and petroleum. Now, what are the methods of formation of alkanes? First method of formation is Wood's reaction, very famous Wood's reaction. In this reaction, alkyl halide, that is RX, it can be CH3X, that is methyl halide, or C2H5X, that is ethyl halide, reacts with sodium plus another molecule of RX in the presence of dry ether, and we will get two molecules of sodium halide plus this alkane molecule RR. So what is the use of this Wood's reaction? It increases the number of carbon atoms in the product. As we can see in the reaction, initially we have only one carbon atom in this molecule, and the product we are having two carbon atoms. So its use is that it increases the number of carbon atoms in the product. Some of its limitations are that it cannot be used in the preparation of unsymmetrical alkenes, because in this case we get the mixture of products which are very difficult to separate. For example, we have this methyl chloride plus sodium plus ethyl chloride. It gives us CH3C2H5. CH3C2H5, that is normal propane plus NaCl plus one molecule of ethane plus one molecule of normal butane. Now these are the side products and they are very difficult to separate. Second limitation is that it cannot be used for the preparation of methane because it always increases the number of carbon atoms in the product. And for starting the reaction, to start any reaction, we need at least one carbon atom, and in the product, number of carbon atoms will be more than one. So it cannot be used for the preparation of methane. So mechanism of this Wood's reaction is it proceeds by free radical mechanism. So RX plus Na. This bond will go homolytic fission, which is represented by single headed arrow, and we will get alkyl free radical plus NaX. Now two molecules of alkyl free radical, they will react to give the alkane. Second method of formation is Corey-House reaction. It is used to prepare symmetrical as well as unsymmetrical alkanes. For example, we have this RCuLIR. It is lithium dialkyl copper. It reacts with alkyl halide. It will give us one methyl group from here. It will react with another methyl group from here. So R dash plus RCu, that is alkyl copper, plus LiX, that is lithium halide. What is the mechanism? LiR plus CuR, it gives us RCu negative R plus and lithium positive. This is coordination compound. Second step is R2Cu negative plus R dash X, and we will get R2CuRX negative, and reaction will proceed further and we will get one molecule of alkane plus alkyl copper plus X negative ion. Now third method of formation is Kolb's electrolysis. In this we take CH3 C double bond O negative Na positive. This is sodium acetate. This is the sodium salt of acetic acid, reacts with water. It undergoes electrolysis and we will get CH3 plus CO2 plus H2 plus NaOH. Now what is the mechanism? This is the sodium salt of acetic acid, sodium acetate. It undergoes electrolysis and we will get two ions, that is RCO negative anion and Na positive cation. Then two molecules of water, it will also undergo electrolysis and we will get 2H positive plus 2OH negative. Now at cathode, the reaction will be 2 Na positive plus 2 electrons gives us 2 Na, and 2 Na plus 2 water gives us 2 NaOH plus hydrogen. Now at anode we will get RC double bond O negative plus 2 electrons. These electrons will move like this and we will get 2 alkyl free radicals plus 2 CO2. Now two molecules of alkyl free radical, they will bond with each other to give the alkane. Fourth method of formation is soda lime decarboxylation. It is the decarboxylation of salts of carboxylic acid. So we will get this, we will take this sodium salt of carboxylic acid and it will react with NaOH and in the presence of CaO. This is soda lime decarboxylation, and we will get RH plus Na2CO3, that is sodium carbonate. The mechanism of this reaction is as follows. So from NaOH we will get this OH negative ion. It will react with RC double bond O negative, that is acetate ion, carboxylate ion, to give us this product. Now the electrons will move like this and we will get this anion plus R negative. Now R negative will again attack on this ion and we will get RH plus carboxylate anion. Now what are the physical properties? Their state is, that is from C1 to C4. Alkanes having from carbon number 1 to carbon number 4, they exist in gaseous state. From carbon number 5 to carbon number 17, they exist in liquid state, and carbon number 18 onwards, they exist in solid state. Boiling point, as we know that alkanes are non-polar in nature, so they have van der Waals forces of attraction. So boiling point, as we know, is directly proportional to the size or surface area of the compound. For example, we have this normal butane and this isobutane. So which of the following two will have more boiling point? We can say that this compound is a straight chain compound. This is normal propane and this is isobutane. So this is straight chain compound and this is branched compound. So more is the surface area, more will be the boiling point, because more will be the van der Waals forces of attraction. Here it is a straight chain compound, but here there is branching. So surface area will decrease and hence van der Waals forces of attraction will decrease. So boiling point will also decrease. So we can say this straight chain compound which has more surface area will have more boiling point. Third is melting point. As we know that melting point, it is directly proportional to the symmetry of the compound. For example, we have this compound normal hexane, that is carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is normal hexane having even number of carbon atom. And one is this compound, this is normal heptane. This has odd number of carbon atoms. So here we can see normal hexane terminal methyl groups are on the opposite side. So they will fit more closely. So they will show more symmetrical packing and their melting point will be more. But here in this normal heptane, terminal groups are on the same side. So these methyl groups will cause steric hindrance, which will lead to unsymmetrical packing. So melting point will decrease. Thank you.